Okay, so just gonna do a quick preview of some of the changes coming in version 4. You won't notice a whole lot in the front end. The UI, I haven't got to the. Well, actually, I've got one new tab, but here we go. So first, you can see I've moved the buttons, so we've got like an actual menu section up here now. Save, reset, exit. Got restore, backup, which pops you a nice little box instead of the weird drop-out menu we used to have. The about button works, but that's like the best feature of this whole thing is we now have this button, and it does a thing. Settings is a it's probably going to be the last thing I build, so that's going to be a minute. Switch file and advanced we'll get to in a second. So as usual, we select your account. You'll notice the save buttons now have your actual account details on it. So we'll pop open the stragglers. And this will look very familiar for anyone who's used the editor before. The survivor screen, again, will look fairly familiar. There's nothing super new here, although I've added the philosophy tags. Everything now shows up as in-game strings. So no more guessing what anything does. Actually, I should probably get rid of these ones because they don't do anything while I'm here. So that's one bonus straight away. If you haven't used the editor for quite a while, you'll know we have a little button here that plays your voice. Outfit tabs and others, these things you've seen before. The skill section is now completely in-game strings. In-game text names. There'll be no silly strings, and it just works a lot smoother. I've had issues with that before. Sometimes the drop-down menus would disappear, or sometimes it would crash out, and that's just a lot smoother now. The trait system, same as before. If you hold Shift, hold Control, select as many as you want, add them all over. That's actually the wrong way around, but you can change between strings and in-game name. Some people find different ones helpful. I need to re-add the search box, so that will be coming soon. Delete. Yep. Let's a little quick refresh of the UI. Import and export coming soon. Again, with those import and exports coming soon. Also got a new tab for people like Ouchie who whine about being able to grind out Daybreak again for some weird ass reason. I'm obviously going to have bounties and outfits, but they aren't done yet. You've got local. You can change how many you get from each column if you just want to grind specific things for some weird reason. I don't know, people are crazy. So the biggest thing with version 4 is I've rebuilt the entire backend. Like, you won't find a single piece of code from the old community editor in this version. It's all gone, all rewritten from scratch. And the reason for that was, A, because it's, like I say, everything's working a lot smoother now, but also because we now have switched to advanced mode. And advanced mode breaks down your entire save file into categories the exact same way your save file actually stores it. And everything in your save is now listed here. So we can go in here, we can click on things, and we can actually see the core information the way the game stores it. And everything in here is editable. I would strongly advise you don't edit any of it if you don't know what you're doing. And I would really avoid editing anything that's not in these 4. And I'd still kind of avoid it unless you really do know what you're doing. Like, maybe a little number change here and there, but try not to change like anything that says property, anything that has weird strings. Just if you touch anything in here and your game crashes, it's on you. That's all I'm saying. There's a restore backup button for a reason, okay? So yeah, everything is laid out nice and readable. Plain text, all editable. Any changes you make. So if I go in here and I get my first survivor, her name's Sarah, and I change it to OMG High, and I click off it, you have to always make sure you click off so that it updates. I'll switch to basic. Oh my god, she's called OMG High. And that works both ways, so it's fully interchangeable between advanced, and you can do whatever the hell you want with your save. It's all there. Hit switch file in the middle here, and boom, it's your account file. There you go, everything in your account file also laid out nice and easy to read. You want to mess around with your legacy boons, you want to change your fate deck missions in game, you want to do whatever the hell you want, it's in there. It's in there. And if you're not comfortable, there's going to be plenty of buttons here for you to click around with and do whatever you need to do. All the other tabs are coming soon. But I just wanted to give you a quick preview of version 4 and what is coming up with the Juggernaut edition of State of Decay 2.